Hello everyone, today we learn about LR circuit. Without wasting any time, let's begin. Here we have an LR circuit. It's called an LR circuit because when you have an inductor which has a symbol L and a resistor which has a symbol R. Now if we are going to analyze the voltage drop as this circuit goes along, so we have got for example the voltage of the power supply, and then we get a drop from the inductor and then drop from the resistor, and that should all come out to 0. It's really a statement of conservation of energy if you think about it. Now let's close the switch and let's look down here now at graph, and we are going graph on the x-axis. This is basically the path as you around circuit. On the y-axis the voltage, and we are start right here on the negative side of the power supply which set to 0 on the graph. So if you look at well the power supply is going to bring it up to some voltage V, and we are going to consider wire as 0 resistance, so that goes along with no loss voltage, and then here it comes to inductor. So during the inductor there are voltage drop wire, and then here we have the resistor and we get the remaining voltage drop, and I know that this has to come to 0 because we started at 0, and this is path of around the loop, and we are right back where we started. Now let's plug in what this voltage are, and we get V minus L di dt minus IR equals 0. And one thing to notice very important is that the voltage drop for the inductor is proportional to the rate of change of current, and that's why it's called a choke, because as the switch is closed, here you get immediate current. It jumps from nothing and is something, and therefore the rate of change of is also huge and cancel out the voltage here. And so you start off with actually 0 current for that first instant, even through any close the switch. More on that minute. Let's go the next slide where we can do a little bit of math. Okay, so remember from the previous slide we have this. Now we are going to now solve the for the current as a function of time. So first let's rearrange a few things, and we do that. We get dTL over V minus IR d. Now note that the variable that we are integrating over is in the denominator, and the solve this problem you will have to do some substitutions, and for you basically want to integrate from some 0 time to some time t, and from the initial 0 current to some current I, where this is understood because the variable is the denominator, you will get log function out, and then when you solve for the answer you take both of the e, so you end up getting on the side exponential, and here's the result I equals I naught 1 minus e to the minus raised to the power minus t over the time constant tau. So let me just clean up just a tiny bit, just get rid. So that's here our main result, if you like, or the result from this integral. Some things to notice. Well, first of all, this time constant is 2 L over R. So L increases, the current I changes more slowly, and of course the converse as L decrease, that is the inductance gets lower than the current is allowed to change more quickly. One other thing is, well, because it's on the opposite side of the fraction, as R increases, as the resistance increases, I must change more quickly. That's what the math tells us. That start pretty interesting. The reason is that our reduces the amount of current flow, so there less of change, and therefore less of a rate of change here, and therefore less of voltage drop from the inductor. So it actually does make sense of here as a function of time. So here's the circuit with the switch closed, and let's plot a couple different graph. Well, for a small inductor, inductor current is allowed to change more quickly, and therefore we might get a graph like this. So this is L small. If the inductance is large, then we'll get a slower increases to the might look like this, where this azimuth there is a I maximum. Well, the reason why you get a slower change with with a larger inductance is because, well, it chokes out any changes in current, and that's why people call this chalk. And electrical engineering, finally, what is I maximum? Well, when the current stop changing, so I stop changing. Changing the means voltage drop across the inductor is 0, and therefore you understand why it's 0, right? Because it's di dt, and so it's not changing, then di dt is 0. Well, therefore you get the equation V equals IR with the, the voltage here is 0. So this is all it's left, and so you can see that's I is then the voltage over R. All right, where there your LR circuit and little bit about inductors.